Right, so Rahu in the first house gives brain issues, reduced longevity and wealth. Similarly, Ketu in the first house makes one ungrateful, miserable, talebearer, somebody who is associated with antisocial elements, deformed, and with a deformed body, or who loses his position and is an outcast. Similarly, Rahu in the second gives speech issues or deceptive speech, uh, problems with teeth, diseases related to face or an abnormal face, and a weird obsession with wealth, especially others' money or others' wealth. And Ketu in the second house makes the speech harsh and causes problems with learning, so poor learning, poor academics, poor schooling, and makes one dependent on others for food, gives an evil eye or a sinister, has an evil eye or a sinister look. A third house Rahu makes one proud, noble, competitive with their peers and siblings, steadfast, determination, brave, and long-lived and wealthy. The third house Ketu makes one long-lived, powerful, famous, gives a happy spouse, good health, good food, deprived of siblings. Similarly, a fourth house Rahu makes one stupid and dumb or unhappy, somebody who causes problems to their own family and friends and are short-lived and are unable to work peacefully or collaborate with others. A fourth house Ketu makes one live in another person's house as they end up losing their homes or properties and deprived of their mother and happiness and forced to leave their native lands. Similarly, Rahu in the fifth house makes one childless or gives diseases related to stomach or nasal speech and makes one cold-hearted. A fifth house Ketu makes or gives mental illnesses, delusions, or makes one seem possessed with evil spirits. They are deprived of children and are cold-hearted. A sixth house Rahu makes one long-lived, gives hidden illnesses, makes one modest but fierce to the enemies and diseases of anus. A sixth house Ketu makes one magnanimous, merciful, excellent in character, great success, fame, name, and lots of wish fulfillment. A seventh house Rahu makes one a womanizer or somebody who spends all their wealth chasing women, lacks intelligence and potency, and is an independent person. Seventh house Ketu gives a lack of passion, diseases of bowel, separation from partners, loss of precious metals or loss of potency, and suffers humiliation. Eighth house Rahu makes one miserable, rheumatic diseases, few children, short-lived and impure actions. And a Ketu in the 8th makes one quarrelsome, short-lived, and diseases related to sexual parts. And ninth house Rahu gives harsh speech, makes one argumentative, somebody who is always going against the law or preaching or inciting unlawful activities. Could be a leader of a group of people or leader of a village, and somebody who is unrighteous or preaches unrighteousness. Ketu in the 9th makes one prone to evil deeds, antisocial tendencies, deprived of father, unfortunate, poverty stricken, and will defame others. 10th house Rahu makes one loud, famous, well known, with limited kids, working for others, ignoring their duties and responsibilities, unrightful and fearless. Similarly, challenges in doing good deeds arise out of the Ketu in the 10th house, and Ketu in the 10th house makes one indulge in evil deeds, evil actions. They are bold, powerful, and successful. 11th house Rahu gives poor hearing, makes one wealthy, long-lived, and limited children. 11th house Ketu helps one save money, accumulate wealth, gives good qualities, enjoys luxury and comforts and success. Similarly, at 12th house, Rahu promotes expenses, losses, kapha diseases, and sinful deeds. Somebody who hides things. While Ketu in the 12th makes one secretly indulge in sinful activities, squander money in unlawful purposes, and diseases of the eye.